Oscar De La Hoya tells Terence Crawford to have Bob Arum call him to set up a fight with Vergil Ortiz. We're going to talk about that on this side, the real side. What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more boxing. Make sure you smash the like button. Also, subscribe to my channel for the latest and greatest in boxing. Before I get started, make sure you guys get TUBEBUDDY. TUBEBUDDY is a browser extension to help you level up your YouTube content ASAP. Doesn't matter what genre you're in. If you upload YouTube videos, you can use TUBEBUDDY. I've used TUBEBUDDY for years, started off with 0 subscribers, and I've scaled up over 200,000. So we working. It's definitely doable. Now, Oscar De La Hoya, after Vergil Ortiz knocked out Maurice Hooker, he tweeted Terence Crawford. Says at Terence Crawford, have at Bob Arum. So he tweeted and tagged both of them. Have Bob Arum call me. So he's basically saying have Bob Arum call me for the Vergil Ortiz fight to set it up. Vergil Ortiz called him out. Now, I think Oscar De La Hoya, in my opinion, this is cap. You know, I don't think Vergil Ortiz Jr. and Terence Crawford will happen next. That's my personal opinion. For starters, Bob Arum and Oscar De La Hoya and Eric Gomez just had a meeting not too long ago. It was like a couple weeks ago, and they were talking business. So I know for a fact that Oscar De La Hoya has Bob Arum's phone number. Beyond that, he tweeted and texted and added Bob Arum and Terence Crawford. So to me, it looks like a publicity stunt, because why would you have to publicly say, hey, have Bob Arum call me if you tagged Bob Arum? Why would you have to publicly say have Bob Arum call if you have his phone number, if you really want to organize and work out the fight? So to me, since Vergil Ortiz called out Terence Crawford, I think De La Hoya did that for show. I do believe he makes a strong case. I do believe. I think he's doing it for show because, like I said, if you really just want to handle the business and you have Bob Arum's phone number and you tagged him, you can slide in his DMs if you're already on Twitter to put that. Or more importantly, you have his phone number, you just had a meeting with him. If that's the case, then why don't you just call him and try to arrange the fight and orchestrate the fight, as opposed to showing people that you're trying to orchestrate the fight? You see what I'm saying? So from my experience, when people kind of abuse social media, then it makes me think twice. And the reason I'm saying abuse social media is, if you want something done, like, you could get it done behind closed doors and then just reveal it to the public, as opposed to making it this big display. Beyond that, I guess Terence Crawford said something to the effect of Vergil Ortiz don't really want it with me and he got to earn a spot with me. So I don't know if the fight will happen. Really, I don't know what Terence Crawford's next moves are. That part is a bit unclear. Terence Crawford, he's a great fighter, but at the end of the day, I don't know what his next move is. I don't know if he stays with Top Rank, if he tries to go elsewhere. You know, I really don't know. All we know is Terence Crawford seems a bit dejected by the lack of clarity or getting the Errol Spence fight. So he already said, and I made videos about this, he said the Errol Spence fight is pretty much dead in the water. That's not going to happen, and he's over it. So, you know, at the end of the day, it is what it is. I think Vergil Ortiz Jr. would be a good consolation prize if he can't get the big PBC names for the political reasons or because they're booked up. I think Pacquiao will end up fighting probably Mikey Garcia, something like that. So if he can't get the names that he wants on PBC, I think Vergil Ortiz would be probably the next biggest and next best fight outside of PBC without having to go through that whole jurisdiction that Terence Crawford could fight. So will it happen? That remains to be seen. To me, it looks like cap. I'm going to be skeptical when I see stuff like what De La Hoya did. Hey, tell Bob to call me, you know, like he wanted his followers or the people online or whatever to see it, people like me, to make a video about it and things like that, when you could have just dialed up Bob and said, hey, like, what's popping? Let's do lunch and discuss this Terence Crawford Vergil Ortiz Jr. fight that everybody wants, you know. So to me, it just looks like you're trying to do it for show. That's just my opinion. Let me know how you think and who would win the fight, Vergil Ortiz, Bud Crawford. As always, hate, comment, and subscribe. Till next video is Ego signing off.
So if you enjoyed this video and want more content like this on the channel, you can show your appreciation by going to the PayPal donate button or the YouTube support button, and you can donate any amount that you feel is equivalent to the value of this video. Much more to come. Thank you guys for your support. Boxingego, the future of boxing.